Tell us about that breaking technique, Scott.
I'll tell you what, the cue ball. Yeah, just pinched it a little wide. Oh, and there's a big stroke. Watch out, 7. This is going to bite a little. Trying to get the cue ball down here below these 2. Wow, he's got backup with the 7. But he did just really slap at it, and that's all you could do. Did he lose the white to the lower left?
And then 16 got to the quarterfinals and lost to Albin Ocean. Went on to win the title. So
and that's a big contingent.
So Jefrey Roda started the rack by potting 2 ball. Is 10-7 up on Mieszko Fortunski. So lots going on back here. Roda looking to build on his early lead.
Well, it's the 3 ball again. Game number 1. Well, he doesn't deserve to be on top. Wow, very clean. Just wide.
Trying to become the first home winner of the title. Got to the quarterfinals, and most of the big names were missing from the last 8 lineup. He lost heavily in the end. So this. Sure enough, Jefrey Roda leads 2-0.
Well, he's batting 100% to the right side pocket with the 1.
By Michael Feliciano, who went on to reach the final.
Yeah, this is a classy shot. Oh, excellent contact. And it was tight. So he avoided it.
Forward run out just to get things going. Looks a little bit tense early on, and we saw with Albin Ocean on the main table last.
Oh, he allowed the cue ball to lengthen out. More this is going to be off.
Wow. Fair to say neither player look.
Coming all the way back below the 4. On the 5. Needs a hop though.
Finished the job here. This wasn't straightforward by any means when he came to the table. Off the back of that. Jefrey Roda won the first 2 racks of this match. Third, Jayson Shaw has actually done really well to capitalize on Roda's miss there.
Well, this one doesn't look too great by any means.
False.
Clearly.
Kopin Yi But arguably even better than that was his run to the quarterfinals of the US Open because of the players he beat on the... Very good years ahead and possibly even big titles.
Yeah, you can see the talent to do this, but he can just kind of punch up. That's what he did. Kind of reminds me of Carlo Beato in a little bit of a way.
Scratched off a dry break at the start of this rack. And
okay, the one not down for the first time did make the 7 in the lower one. Yeah, I think he was asking a lot. He got away with it.
so we talk about him often being slow to get started.
And that's why he hit it so soft, but this is not going to get there. Just. This is overhit.
Needs it to run.
And now it looks like he's... Yeah, last minute he decided to cross the face of the... Wow, extremely clean hit. Yeah, this is lost.
And yet be only one in front. Reality is he's likely to only lead 3-2. Ooh, well maybe not.
I think he can just drift
Yeah,
it in.
yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Jayson didn't look real settled to me.
Jefrey Roda will be happy enough though. He's leading by 4 racks to 1.
When there was no walkover. He was trailing 9 games to 7. SVB ended up winning 11-2.
Body language, not what you want to see if you're a Jayson Shaw fan, of which there are many.
But Jefrey Roda made it look easy.
Gonzalez.
Here low. And he has fallen pretty flat. The cue ball. Well, he definitely bent around the 8.
Be 5-1 in front, but that's a very real possibility.
Touched on it a minute ago. Well, that was thin.
And it could have been almost any score at this stage, the way the racks have gone. This one has gone the way of Jayson Shaw through to the last 16. 6 are from the Philippines. Oh, it's going to be another scratch for Jayson Shaw, just as it was off.
Also touched on, looks very nice. Pink is playable to the lower left.
Yeah, that trip to Hanoi, that was the moment where...
Pretty brutal kiss off the 9 for Shaw. He did hit the...
So it looks fairly routine stuff from here. Roda's going to be 3 clear again. And reminding him of it. To the full by this man from the Philippines, who now leads by 5 racks.
Oh, got a nice kiss off the pink 4. I think the cue ball around. But the banks are open, Michael.
We'll see it curve.
Overhitting as far as the power is concerned. I think there's a reason he's where he is, and it's the break shot.
Another final at the Chinese Taipei Open right at the end of 2024, and this time beat Ko Pinyi to become a ranking event winner.
Yeah, things kind of going for the green 6.
Yeah, just a moment's anxiety. Jefrey Roda has now won 4 of the last 5 racks. He's got his biggest lead.
$1 every time, Cowboys, and I had a conversation about him coming back to play. Yeah, another great strike with the kick shot. Well, it was a swerve.
Mario He is just a couple of racks away, potentially, from getting through. He now leads 9-7 against Conrad Yusashin and Claudio Cacci, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. All of those players also just 2 away at the moment.
Big clearance this. Coming up next. And that's good.
Ball scenario at times, so long as he doesn't let his head drop, it seems to bring out something in him. You think back to the Reyes Cup when his Europe, well, I say his team, Cowboys of course was the captain, but Shaw was very much the leading man for Europe that week and went out and played to keep it alive for Europe. And he's certainly in a difficult spot. Really needed to win this rack. Roda broke dry for the first time in the match, and it ended up Duong Kwok Wang 9-5 up on Marvin Assis on table 3. Back here, Jayson Shaw.
Well, that tells us clearly wasn't. Yeah, really 2 good hits back to back by Shaw here. The 9. Oh, excuse me, just chipping it towards the pink 4. Left more than a pot. Oh, and he tried to power through, caught the bottom of the 6, I think more than 1.
Yeah, he's not won consecutive racks at any stage in this contest, but chance to do that here.
On the 9. Typically,
he had fallen 4 behind, and quite swiftly, really. Jayson Shaw.
he continues to get the big kiss up to the top left. Off the 9. Trying to really thin it with an inside ball here. Yeah, let's add another one over by.
Always expressive when the drama's building, Jayson Shaw.
Michael, looks like a game of cat and mouse here, Michael. I mean, this is 9-ball, right? This is one of the craziest layouts I've ever seen. Yeah. Foreign territory here.
Max to 6.
Well, this is a little risky.
Occasions as well, is now 8-5 behind against Kasper Matikainen. That would be a huge story if Matikainen was to win that.
tuck Jayson right back where he was. That corner pocket seems big. But he doesn't like the way 5, 6, and 7 lay. That direction you have to get to Jefrey Roda. But now Roda going to try and do that. And if you get 3 in a row, meaning you don't connect with the 2 legal. He's going to catch the 4 right in the face. Shaw, he's got no choice but to make this, and he caught the 5 first.
Yeah, clearly. So in the end, Roda leaving a chance to pot the 2 worked very much to his advantage because Shaw attempted to do it, smacked into the 5 and just the 1 break and run so far in this match. It was achieved by we'll have to deal with if he gets a bit closer to the line here. I think all the Philippines players rarely seem phased or scared by anything.
You gotta wonder what that last rack did to Shaw. He was already dealing with the demons.
Jefrey Roda has run it out. He's 4 clear.
Yeah, outside of some mistakes, I feel like he's breaking as good as just. Jayson might be livid.
It's David O'Cady who knocked him out at this stage last year and a couple of years back. John Morra had the big finish.
Taking the worst of any fortune.
Without doubt.
This is sure.
Yeah.
Needs to bounce.
Base.
Maybe even make it. It's not going to happen, Michael.
Yeah. Oh, but he isn't. As you could wish for. Jayson.
Set the 7, 8, 9. We're sitting ducks. Couldn't have come at a better time for Shaw.
Oh yeah, and Shaw still a long, long way behind. Okay, so a miss on the 6 from Roda gave Shaw the reprieve, and he's taken full advantage. He's got a chance here. Watch the 9. No, not quite going to happen. But it's okay.
Realistic.
Well, it certainly isn't now. Not for him anyway. Okay, so not playing for the 3-9.
Almost missed that, Michael. All right, gonna have a long combination to the lower right.
Instead, the difference between them is back up to 3, and Jefrey Roda only needs a couple more here on the main table. 9-6 to Jefrey Roda over the last remaining British player, Jayson Shaw.
Tricky, I guess. Oh yeah, drive a truck through there.
And anyway, with all of that, as I said, he beat so many good players in his run at the US Open last year.
Well, this just made. Well, there you have your answer.
Well, that was an almost impossible shot. Could have turned out a lot worse, though, but that couldn't. Jayson Shaw.
Just played to overcut it and leave distance for Shaw. Oh, is he pounding forward here? He sure is. Very reminiscent of the Black Tiger.
He'll be relieved to see that 8-ball down. As easy a 9 as you could hope for, and Jefrey Roda gets to the hill. He leads Jayson short.